Picoin is so easy to earn that if you start mining today, even if you just registered for the first time, you can earn over 160 Pi in just 65 days. Do you know how much the 165 Pi can be worth once the Picoin gets listed? Don't worry, I'm gonna tell you. I show you guys someone who purchased a gadget worth $100 from Amazon with just 0.5 Pi. That simply means, according to Amazon, one full Picoin is worth $200. Wow. Guys, that is fantabulous. If you haven't seen the video of the guy whom I said bought the gadget from Amazon, I'll drop the link to his video in the description. So now let's imagine you decided to start mining Pi as a newcomer for 65 days. That's going to earn you 156 Pi. Now let's calculate $200 times 156. That's equal to $31,200. Come on, fellas, isn't that incredible? So imagine people who have over 10,000 Pi. Even, I presently as I'm speaking, I have mined almost 17,000. I guess, isn't that a lot of money? Guys, we're gonna be crazily rich soon. Don't worry, when the time comes, I'll be doing giveaways frequently on this channel. Just subscribe so you won't miss out. So, diving back to our topic of the day, how much Pi do you need to buy a luxury Mercedes-Benz? Before we make our calculations, let's take a look at how much is the cost to buy a luxury S-Class Mercedes-Benz. Checking from cars.com, the price for a very standard 2022 Mercedes-Benz is between $100,000 to $150,000. So if you create a Pi network account today and you start mining in right months, you'll have accumulated 576 Pi, which will be equivalent to 115,200 fellas. Isn't that enough to buy yourself a Mercedes-Benz? Now imagine those who have already accumulated up to 10,000 to 20,000 Pi. Oh my God, those are gonna be the billionaires in dollars. Comment how many Pi coins you've accumulated in the comment section. Enough with the speculation. Let's talk about how much Picoin is valued in different countries. Different parts of the world are still confused and anxious. But one thing is certain, there will always be a price for Pi. I recently searched the internet for information on Pi prices. I found out that the pricing disparity is absurd. Let's talk about how much Picoin is valued in different countries. The Philippines, Taiwan charges are $400 to 1 Pi. Malaysian Pis cost $221. Vietnam, $70 per Pi. In Korea is $450. Canada, $760 for each Pi. To 1 Pi. Nigeria, $1,100 per 1 Pi. The truth of the matter is, I myself don't know how they calculated these prices. These figures, in my opinion, are not accurate. Before I continue, let me state unequivocally that the core team abhors selling or trading Pis on the Mainnet at this time. So be mindful. Avoid falling victim to fraud or, worst case scenario, having your account canceled. The transaction period for Pi is technically prohibited for the same reason, even for those who have finished their Pi and gone on to their Mainnet after finishing their KYC. In exchange for commodities or direct purchases, many people are willing to trade or give others their Pi. Peer-to-peer is the term for this. The fact is that unless the apps and marketplaces created for this purpose are available, you cannot purchase or sell anything. So please take your time. The only way to demonstrate that the marketplaces or apps are legitimate is through the Pi network browser. This clearly indicates that the only browser that can access apps and markets that have been authorized by the Pi network and have direct access to the Pi blockchain is the Pi network browser. This is made so because the app can easily connect to your wallet using the browser. This will make it simple to complete deals or pay for goods. This is how it'll work. Once you've located the good or service you want, click Checkout and proceed to pay using Pi. The program either prompts you to connect your wallet to the marketplace or automatically syncs with your wallet. The transaction then begins after the money is taken out. To safeguard and validate both the person providing the service and the one requesting it is one very important reason for this. The system should keep the agreed upon portion of Pi for the item until the delivery is complete for consumers who purchase items online and have them shipped to them. cost of the pie will now depend on how much people desire it. The fact that the Pi network has pioneers all over the world and that many real shops, lodging establishments, services, facilities, markets, and sales locations are preparing to debut and accept Pi as payment is no longer news, but many users have set their own coin rates for the Pi network, which differ from country to country. If we want this price to be something that will rock the planet and possibly the entire universe, we have to do it the right way. We have decided on the Pi's price. How about we come up with a quotation? The quotation will be $314 to 1 Pi. Let's begin the campaign and promote the hashtag 314 to support the pricing. But I came to this conclusion using a well-considered fact. Let's follow reality rather than dreams. And at the same time, we should not be disappointed if the price starts at less than $1. My comrades in arms, I already explained why I first brought up the $314 per Pi. I decided on this as soon as I realized that the pioneers would determine the price, and that it would also depend on value. Value has already been discussed. Still curious? Observe the video. And I have some news for the people who keep posting in my comments that Bitcoin was worthless when it initially launched, but has subsequently increased in value. The concept of a digital decentralized currency was controversial at the time, and many people didn't even understand what it meant. Therefore, it took Bitcoin a while to develop a community that embraced the concept and was eager to exchange Bitcoin for actual money. As a result, Bitcoin gained value and a price. The unfortunate aspect of this is that Bitcoin has become disoriented. It was planned that Bitcoin would be digital. Although money can be used to make payments, individuals tend to view currency more as a means of storing value. All of it is outdated in the world of crypto at this point. Nowadays, cryptocurrency are created using utilities that give them a price and a certain kind of worth. For example, Dogecoin. Dogecoin started off as a joke and wasn't intended to be a true asset, but it ended up going in another way. Do you understand the purpose or foundation of the coin? The Pi network, however, is moving in the other direction from some of these coins and already has an army of supporters. These supporters are called pioneers. Now, let's talk about the message from the Pi core team. The core team has made it public for those who are waiting for their KYC to be validated, and for those who haven't yet migrated their Pi to the Mainnet to be patient. As moderators were removed due to factors like United States sanctions, and a change in their KYC status because they provided fake information, some pioneers transitioned to the Mainnet. We'll stop here for now. If you enjoyed this video, please click on the like and subscribe button down below.